This is how my hair looks today. Oh, I had so many worries and concerns. And when I sat under the rays of the sun with this tree, my lord, what a tree it is. Arbo de Sangre, that's a great film. Nanny is another one. And there's a third one that I watched in the same week as both of those. And all of them blew my mind. And I have a blog post about it, sitting in my drafts. Sitting in my drafts. Sitting in my drafts. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, we watched, this week just gone, I watched, oh, and like a couple of weeks ago, I watched, what was it called? It's the one about, where Trident and the British Navy get investigated by the Scottish police, and it's Saran Jones going in a submarine, and she's because it's a thriller, she's got baggage, and part of her baggage is watery and confined. And now she's going in a British Navy submarine, defence submarine, and investigating whether they are criminals. So much. It was so good. I had representation. And then yesterweek, I watched who is the writer, the woman from this country? And she did that series where the little boy drowns the cat in the washing machine. It was really good, but it was really dark. And like, my reaction to that one was like, this is unnecessary. Like, this is too much. I think, like, I decided that I thought that there was a kind of hopelessness in her perspective, which makes a lot of sense now that I've seen this third, I don't know what you would, it's about, it's really difficult to explain, it's really a tonal thing, it's like, well, no, okay, it's about a woman who is a writer, and she's working class, and she's a sex worker, and she's just trying to exist, man. And she's got friends and the friends are cool, and it's like an ensemble thing, and it's just great. And then immediately afterwards, which is good because I have to watch comedies. Ew, brown banana. I'm gonna eat it anyway, and also that's okay. That's okay. Immediately afterwards, there was a Diane Morgan, and the guy who sometimes is on, he's a comedian, 8 out of 10 Cats does Countdown. And he does like a character that's one of those like a letting out the inner child character, where it's like he gets to be like crazy and say weird things, and everybody's like, ha ha ha. But he's like a proper creep, the character. But in this, he plays like a lovely man. Going out with Diane Morgan, and they go to his parents' house, and his parents are insane. And look, for me it was kind of deep shadow work, right? I'm gonna start walking. Am I gonna hold my ground against this buggy wielding bitch? Shouldn't be like that, should it? I should just be like, good morning, how are you? What's your name? Anyway, this guy's parents are so English. They're like psychopathically separated from their emotions, and it's hilarious, but it's not. It's like I barely laughed. I mostly was like, but then when there's a moment to laugh, it is like the best release. It's so good. And yeah, and I love the ending as well. So I watched, and it's only got 3 episodes. So it was like a little film, but in episodes on the Beeb, on the little Beeb, on the iPlayer. Is the Beeb? Do people put the telly on and watch the BBC now? Was that the kind of people, the only people left who flick on the BBC are the kind of people who are represented in that sitcom, that 3-episode mini sitcom. Mandy, have you seen Mandy? Does we love Mandy? Again, I don't laugh. I'm like, I feel sick. And then there's a moment to laugh or feel like just genuine affection. And it's great, it's so great. British comedy. It's hype, man. There's also kind of this thing with British comedy of like seeing the same faces all the time, and it's really comforting, and it's like they tell different jokes that tell, like, you just, when you see somebody's work across a long amount of time, you see the changes and you see the development in their thoughts, and that's why I enjoyed academia, and that's why I enjoy British comedy. And apparently now drama. Daisy May Cooper. That's the writer. There's a really good interview with her and the other woman who was in that same series. They wrote it together. I'm an arsehole. And somebody interviewing them from an organisation that looks great, and that's cool too. This seemed like it had some kind of a purpose, dropping references. I should write them down, really. That's the only real way to share. I mean, you don't have to share these with me. This is for my own purposes. I don't need friends and connections. I am alone. I'm alone in the park by a tree and a hill and a little wooden sign that says footpath and a horse nibbling the grass and a playground that's really far away and it looks cute and a bin and the banana skin that I'm about to put in that bin. Ugh. Why ugh? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?